my workout ran over, but we are ready to get started tonight. So what I'm gonna do is, I think, start off with some PvP real quick. Just get that out of the way before I forget. Yeah, get this done. And then, yeah, we're gonna maybe, I don't think we're gonna finish up MSQ tonight. We might do it this week though. We're getting some serious progress done. Also, I changed my character's hair. I got tired of the two-tone because it didn't necessarily work with everything. But yeah, I quite enjoy having solid black hair. I think it was always white for like the longest time. At one point it was blonde. So yeah, mixing it up. Alright, so. Oh shit. Alright, well, I was gonna dick around with some stuff, but here we go. Root doot doo. And this will be nice too, because I think we're gonna get enough Series XP to get another 1,000 of like the crystal currency. I should probably figure out what those are, so I stop saying it like that. And then we'll buy the paladin chest piece, because I actually liked the way it looked after it was dyed. At first, looking at it first glance, I'm like, looks just like the Heavensward version, but it's a little more detailed. Looks a little bit more modern, so I think we could find a place for it. Okay, seriously, like, what the fuck is taking so long? It's always one person. Always one. They're like, I have to finish this leave. Alright. Have we done this one before? I think we have. I believe. I want to get a cool mount. No? Yeah, this will be fine. I'm a freelancer. Damn. We have a lot of machinists. There are 3 in this group. Then Alliance A, there's 3 as well. And then looks like we have 5 total white mage. Alright, so if we get one more win in frontline, we can get rid of this title. So, where should we go? I guess here? I'll follow you guys. Alright. I'm prepared. Alright, let me sneak up on somebody. Wait, was that my... Okay. Oh no. Let him come in. Yeah. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go over there. We could pinch yellow. Nah. Alright, fine. I'll go over there then. Alright, so they're coming back this way. No, that was stupid. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, there's a lot of them over here. Alright. Alright. Yeah, there's a ton. Let's heal up real quick. Yep, this was dumb. But we'll see what happens. Yeah. Alright. Got one down. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing over here. They're kind of just camping over here. I don't see much of a reason, but yeah, I guess we'll go back. Oh shit, I see now. Alright, cool. I guess we're forgetting about that one? Okay. Yeah, you guys let them duke it out. I guess we'll just come over here, get that one. Okay. Yep. Alright, so let's pick them off one by one to give us that opportunity. Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's too late. Oh, good. Yeah, we're not really, like, no one's really getting any points, which is kind of funny, you know? Like, these guys are just like Flames are just off on their own. While like we're duking it out with like Twin Adder that is in last fucking place. Alright. Yeah, that's such a bullshit ability. Like, I hate white mages in PvP. Holy shit. Yeah, I guess I'll do this. Yeah, so there's a little bit of a pinch-a-rooney happening. Alright, really, man? Fuck you. You're gonna die for that. Oh man, they're like all came at once. Alright. God damn it. So why, like, I don't get it why the Twin Adder keeps going after us. We're not in the lead. And they're kind of just making it easy for the Flames to, I don't know, man. Sometimes the way people play PvP, it's just, I don't get it. But we're gonna go grab this real quick. Alright, cool. Oh wow, yellow is incoming hard, okay. Okay. Gotcha, bitch. There's one more guy up here. Oh, there's a couple. Dude, what is... Is yellow fucking stupid? We're not the ones that are... We're not the ones winning. But they're like... coming for us pretty hard. You idiot. Yeah, I mean, I'll just let them do their thing for a little bit. No one's up there. I think we'll be good. There, we'll head over there. You guys got that one? Oh shit. Where do you guys want to go? Like, you guys are all over the fucking place. Yeah, I think they're trying to. I don't know. I'm trying to, like, be helpful, but I feel like... Yeah, it just doesn't seem to be working. Alright, like, you guys are pissing me off. Yep. Where were you guys? You guys all just kind of ran away, I guess. I broke everyone's shield, though. I was useful. For like a little bit. So now, Immortal Flames still are fucking clapping. Like, completely clapping. And, like... I don't know, like, the Twin Adder seems, like, really... Like, into us. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, like, they're just gonna keep going for us. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, they're literally just making it easier for blue to take us. Why are you guys doing this? Like, you guys are going to fucking lose. Like, I have no idea. Am I crazy or something? Like, look at this. The Immortal Flames have 731. Twin Adder keeps beating up on us. They're like going for us hard, and meanwhile the Flames are just doing shit. I mean, like, I just don't get it. I actually don't get it at all. Yeah, I mean, this is over. I mean, and at this point, just let it fucking happen. Alright, guys. You know, just do whatever you want. Defend the points. You guys idiots. Yeah. You're a little bitch. I hate fucking ninjas in PvP. Alright, like, guys, what the fuck was that? Like, why was Twin Adder, like, the most aggressive to, like, male in that? Like, we were, like, the lowest, I think, at like, almost every single point in the match. It was just weird, right? Like, I do not understand it at all. It is just so confusing. I'm like, you know, I can't even really get mad because, like, it's happened so many times, but, like, it just kind of seems like, maybe, I don't know, is it possible that maybe people want to, end the match faster? I don't know, like, maybe there's some sort of points thing. The thing was, like, Blue was kind of just, like, Immortal Flames, they're kind of just doing their own thing. They weren't really trying to, like, get into that many skirmishes. They're just like, alright, we're going to occupy this and then occupy that. And meanwhile, like, it's us and Twin Adder that are just, like, going at it. I don't know. I guess, like, a lot of people who play Frontline may just be doing it for the experience, and maybe they want to get it over with faster. It just seems like a lot of them just kind of eat soap, you know? Like, they're not very intelligent people. I don't know. And, like, maybe I'm the idiot. Like, maybe there's something I'm missing. Like, if I am, feel free to let me know, because that shit was so confusing. So we got this, and I actually like it. I always liked this set, but I actually didn't realize that the back looked like that. Because you know how, like, the original one has kind of like the cape, but I do like sort of like the texture that they added to this. Looks a lot better. So we'll pick up this. And it looks pretty dope when you dye it. So if we want to go, like, do that. I thought not that red, actually. We do Dalamud. Dalamud red. Look at this. We look like red, white, and blue. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking set in general. I remember when we first got it, we, like, fell in love with it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's only for paladins. So, yeah. Whatever. So I believe we got some more wolf marks. Don't really know what we should spend them on. Well, guess we'll wait. I guess at some point we're gonna just start, like, buying ventures, but for the time being we'll do stuff now. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, like, I kind of felt like I was I'd already kind of given up on that one. And I don't like being that guy who's not really trying, but after, like, it was apparent that, like, you know, we probably weren't gonna win, I'm not gonna sit there and kill myself. And, like, you know, I was getting kind of slow and, like, returning from spawn and stuff, and yeah. Oh man, I will never understand that shit. Oh, something sold? Ooh, thank you, sir. I bet this needs to get changed. 725. Nope, we're good. I'm selling a stack of 20. That's probably why it's not doing anything right now. I think it would be right here. Cool. So, I think we're going to jump into some main scenario shit. Well, I guess we'll be having this this title for a little bit longer. We just need one more frontline win. That's it. Oh my god. What is wrong with you, auto target? Holy shit. Like, you would think it's like the closest person to you, right? Do I want these? The maiming gauntlets? They actually look pretty cool. I don't know if I've been putting the other maiming stuff in my chest. The hell? Cool. The people, whatever. I'm not gonna say anything. Anyway, we're gonna keep playing. Let me see. I feel like I would have put it away, but maybe I haven't. I didn't think we could turn it in for seals, so... Oh, man. That means that I... Oh, fuck. Alright. Because I've definitely gotten a few pieces of the maiming set, and I don't know why I didn't hold on to it. I think we had the boots. So, yeah. Let's, because although, like, we're probably not going to use it, like, heavily, that's just, like, one less piece we have to spend, our pieces, our poetics on. Alright. What am I looking at as far as other currency? 1,300, 2,000, almost 2,000. Holy shit. That's another reason why we gotta get to a point where we can start spending that shit. Okay, so we're gonna switch over to Reaper so we can complete the quest as a Reaper, get some more experience for Reaper. Where is Reaper? There we go. Nice. Alright. And we're off. I'm still just like baffled. PvP works like that sometimes. I don't know. I feel like the average PvP tryhard, like, hurts itself in confusion until it kills itself. Like, that's the only thing I could come up with. The nice thing about PvP is I think after we get this last frontline win, at least for the rest of the season, we don't really have to do much with it. And frontline specifically, like, am I gonna do it like that achievement, like with the white coat or whatever? I can't remember what it was, but it's a frontline achievement you get after like 100 wins on a certain stage. Can't remember, but that thing's awesome. But also, fuck that. I think I might be too towards that. So yeah. Actually, let's look at it in a second. All the time to prepare and they're still not ready. This music's pretty cool. Everyone's fucking panicking. I don't blame them. Literally end of days going on right now. Oh, sorry. I'll just fix my hair. Still kind of wet. I took a shower like right before I started stream. So you're both dawdling about engaging in idle chit-chat. Perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? Okay. Let's look at that achievement real quick, just so I can get a grasp of what we're working with. So, PvP, frontline. What is this? Guide the Maelstrom. Ooh, that's kind of cool. 300. Oh, so I've never won as Twin Adder. What? Okay. Oh, it's because... Okay, I get it. Because I am... technically, I've had 11 frontline wins. But I didn't have that that title on. Ugh, stupid. Yeah, so there's not a ton of awards. Guide any of the 3 companies. Okay, so there's that. 10 Seal Rock. So Seal Rock is what we have to do. So there's 2. Oh boy. So it's the same thing. It just gets bigger and bigger. Oh my god. Are these at like, are these others like 50? They're not even that cool. It's like the cool thing is obviously this. So that's just one. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not getting this shit. Why is it? What's so great about Seal Rock? Is that just a random one that they want you to do? Like, it's fucking dope, but it's undieable. It's also beautiful, so I'm probably gonna one day attempt to get it. 100 fields. Okay. So this is just wolves then in general. I'm just curious to what all these mounts are. And the feast or crystalline conflict. Alright, cool. So we're working our way through that. There's no achievements for that apparently. Okay. And then just general. So just 3 mounts you can get from here. And we only need 1 more for that, so looking good. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get it. I just want to get rid of this title. Yeah, don't really feel like I need it. Tour of Labyrinthos, an unexpected yet prudent suggestion, given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Beastway's burrow. 'Twould be in our best interest to have the Loporits acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better, so of course, better suited to lead this venture. What a marvelous idea. Might we begin with that big, that great big, what's it over there? Oh, over yonder? What's it? You mean the fucking building? The giant dam? Ah yes, the what's it? I shall leave its explanation to King. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, this is the one that goes wide. The wide stance mount. It would have made more sense if they had just sit on the side. Don't look at me cooking away. Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics, are you talking about... what? I can't see because the camera's locked on you. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features. You mean like this thing? Are you like making music? What are you doing? Search the apparatus for points of potential interest. You may move the camera. Oh god, one of these. See, I don't want to do this unless I'm going to be shooting magical pigs at beavers. Right there. Boom. You're done. And especially live, you wanted that. It would appear that the concept you observed in another time, another place, was approved for life in the wider world. Somehow. Whee! Maybe higher up. Ooh, tanks. Those are some nice tanks. It's a little hard to see from here, but is that a golden pipe connected to the tops of those tanks? Yeah, it sure is. And I can see through the window another pipe at the bottom. This must be for purifying water drawn up from below. The wheel. The mushroom-like thing. That looks like the trees in the greatest Endsvale. Hold on, that's a bit strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Of course. And then the metallic tube. How could I not forget about the metallic tube? Do you know that the metallic tube, is that the water I hear from inside that great big tube? Yep, that's it. That's it right there. It must be because those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. You're probably right there. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed elsewhere. Good job, Singing Way. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity, I dare say it would take only a moment to install in even the harshest of environments, for us Loperites, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is of utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that the peoples of Theris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Many settlements in Thanalan are built near an oasis. Areas near waterfalls are common sites for villages in Euromania. What's that? So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear that they rely on far more than we'd anticipate. Holy shit. A few adjustments may be in order once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual. It may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain their water in the first place. Master Alpha Note spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loperites will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Oh yes, that sounds absolutely splendid, sure. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of the Shireland hamlet. I shall lead the way. I bet you will. A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of this settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, too many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big, nasty teeth. Loperites may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to the Logisticon Alpha? Sure. For my part, I shall act as escort to living way and cooking way. I entrust singing way and growing way to thy care. All right. All right, you shit stains. Let's go do this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a little annoyed that these guys aren't like a moon beast tribe, you know? Like they're actually just, I don't know. Like they're, I was hoping there would be an actual like species, but now that we know that basically everything was created by Heidelin, it just doesn't feel the same, you know? The idea of little moon bunnies living, you know, on the moon, waiting for us to need their help. It's kind of hilarious in itself, I guess. Oh god. I'm gonna get attacked, aren't I? Don't mess with me. I'll have you know. I'm fucking jacked. How many stacks can I get before you die? Let's try that. Wait. There you go. Oh, that didn't... Okay, so... That automatically activates... Ooh, God, I have to remember that. I like that. Pretty cool. Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction, what's it, is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if it's all the same to you. I have to remember that. So anytime we do Arcane Circle, gives us the ability to start getting the here. It's like Immortal something. Immortal Sacrifice. Stacks, we can get up to 8 of them, and we get one for basically every single time we connect, make a hit. And I think that's it, right? Let me just double check. 1 stack, potentially increases more stack. Okay. Yeah, let's see what it says. The Reaper who applied it may be granted a stack of Immortal Sacrifice upon a maximum of 8. Okay. So land a weapon skill. That's it. That's all it is. So then we have like a big blow up at the end, and when we do that, it fills our Shroud gauge up to our 50. I didn't mean that, but I mean, does this like run out? Oh, nice. You can just charge it and have it ready to go. So if like, for instance, that's got some good range. Come on. Fight me. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, so I have 50. We're good. Did I go the wrong way? No. Get away from me. Man, I am tired. So I've noticed sometimes it actually like shoots sparks everywhere. Gotta hit him first. Kill him with fire. Okay, I'm done. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me. Oh, now there's somebody here. Was there always somebody here? Maybe not. Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life, artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. Is that actually true? You're all very lucky that... Well, that makes sense, yeah. I'm trying to think of all the ones where Meteon was saying where there was life, but there's probably so many more planets that Meteon didn't even end up going to because there was no intelligent life. You're all very lucky that Aetheris just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive, or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources? I wonder. Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous. I cannot wait to see more of it. Cool. Ah, my god. I fucking hate auto-target. Just, like, target the one that I actually want to target. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure, but I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where is the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at the Mariel Ergonomics. Okay. Alright. Wait, why am I doing this? No, just do that. I think there was one up here that I forgot. Northwest. Okay. So I'm guessing, like, up in the corner. I thought it was down here, but that wasn't the case. Stray garlic. You know, get the fuck away from me. Alright, cooking way. You want to go look at some grapes? This is the place, yes. The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples. Cooking Way is now come. Oh no, not one of these. Fuck you, Cooking Way. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you, the one who climbed down the mineshaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the Exodus, and I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here, up there, first on the moon. Then on whichever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us, but no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can't take may not survive in their new environment, so many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So where to begin? Yeah. cooking way. You want some of these grapes? Let me see what they look like. Yeah. So sweet, so sour, the taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion on grapes? I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch. Meh. Ghastly things. I'd rather eat rancid gigantoid eyeballs. I'll just say meh. An expression of indifference, I assume. In all fairness, our compendium did note they are valued more as an ingredient for spirituous beverages rather than as a fruit for regular consumption. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next treat. Oh boy. Orange by name, orange by nature. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Urian J about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter? This is all very complicated. You know, so many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turn your noses up to the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous, though they still are in my estimation. Let no one say I said otherwise, yeah. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in the field over there. I mean, could we eat the loporits? Is that bad? That's not what I wanted. I'm paying attention. There you go. That'd be kind of cool. Just saying. Doom, 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 doom. Alright, so pumpkin? Blech. It's so hard and flavorless, I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. That all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as goodly carrots. Stop, stop, stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? No, and no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. And perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder, though, if there is anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? A lemon? A banana? What are we looking at? A lemon, yeah. See what you got to say about this. What a wondrous fragrance. With luck, it'll have flavor to match. As I have no idea how these are eaten. I'll just bite into it. Oh, they're just gonna bite it from the outside. My tongue, is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. Alright. Shit's getting good, as you can tell. You know it's about to go down when we're just walking around with the Loporits, and they're just eating random shit. I just want it to be over. Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so the pumpkin, though I learned the hard way that they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon. The deceiver, I still feel so violated. First time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth in more ways than one, so I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. So a lemon muffin. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to, bit of sick came up there, learn more of your inscrutable ways. Yeah. Very well, lemon muffin, do your worst. Alright, are they actually going to show this guy eating the fucking muffin? Ew. Ew, what the fuck is that noise? This is delicious. Although I still detect the hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. It's a fucking muffin. See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at our disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the forum agonized over what was worth preserving and what will be co-signed to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we're to survive. Such strength of will. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loporits, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal, 'tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yeah, let's talk about carrots more. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing what our existence can never be perfect. I guess Heidelin would probably put that in their heads, considering kind of learned our lesson after they sent Meteon out, and Meteon came back and basically had nothing but bad news to give. To be content with what we have and make the most of it. Yeah. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Why did that surprise us so much? Part of my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you, anyway? Cooking Way, at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of the Aetheris species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course, I look forward to it. Jebke. Well, this has all been highly productive. Probably. Let's go and see if Urianger and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Alright. Do. just feel like there's something better we could be doing. But maybe not. I really cannot wait for flying. Let me just, collection. So northwest, should we, let's finish up this quest, and when we have time, we'll just, like, go back to that, we'll teleport over, like, closer there and try and find this last one. I think we only needed one. If I remember, last night we left it at... no, we need two. Okay, so there's probably, like, one either in that Uncharted area. Could potentially be there, too. I don't know. We shall see. Logisticon Alpha. Cooking way. That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? I would say, yeah, Limsa. Limsa is also famous for some other things. With that, I had time to visit. The more I learn of Aetherish, the more I wish I could spare it from the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Kind of weird that Heidelin thinks we have to flee. I don't know. Maybe Heidelin learned something in her endless life cycle of bullshit. That cutscene where she was like walking covered in muck and shit didn't look too good. I trust thy time at the Merrill Ergonomics did cough bear fruit. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them and us for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to the Charlene hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every low port there, should further questions with my power to answer arise. Yes. Okay. So, I could quickly teleport over there, but first, let's go over here. Oh, yeah. Southwest. Alright, so we're gonna go like out this way. Burly researcher. Please tell me I can jump this. Don't make me do this game. Game. Here. I know what to do. We'll jump on this. Then we'll jump on this. And then we'll jump. Fuck you, science. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's try this again. So southwest still, so we're gonna have to go kind of closer down there. I'm sure we could do it. Wait, no. No, you telling me I can't jump? Damn it. Alright. So it is over there? I'm just confused. Where? Piss off. Alright. Yeah, so it literally won't let me. God damn it. I can't stand these. Aether currents, man. They can eat my ass. Alright, so... Let's go down here. I was gonna say, if I could just jump down there, that wouldn't be a problem, but whatever. Collection. West. So directly west. So it's probably like right over here. I mean, can't really get much more west without going down. There it is. Okay, so it was here the whole time. God damn it. And here I thought it was down below. I just hate how close you have to get to these fucking things for them to appear. Alright, so now we just have one more. And we're gonna get it. So I think... Are there any more blue quests we can grab? No. Alright. So it said also directly west. I'm guessing it's gonna be down there. Unless... I mean over there. Before we go down, let's just try it. That's another thing too. Like a lot of these are really close to each other, so it kind of throws me off. Here, let's do this one more time. Are you saying west or southwest? West, okay. Alright. Alright, man. We're going west. How west do you need me to go? Ah, up there. You motherfucker. So we did miss a couple. We weren't really like trying super hard to get them when we first started like off in this area. Kind of just trying to get through a story. Alright, well that's nice. We're done with all the travel ones. Now we just have to do quests. Alright. Why didn't you put me in water? Wait. I'm actually wet from that, like my whole body. How dare you? Growing way, what the fuck's wrong with you? That's what my character said. That was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data of Atheris at Logisticon Alpha. That's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all the forests like that? Yep. Let's say Black Shroud. Gasp, gasp, I say. With a star so wonderful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little. Yeah, you guys suck. Not at all. The works are no less. Thy works are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I Guess, yeah, you could technically say that. I thought I heard tiny voices. Thancred! Thancred. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. And we could hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not, though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me, be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone mopping in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. "'Tis a good place as any. Come." This is like the fetchy part of MSQ that just gets kind of boring after a while. Like, I don't know, man. We'll jump back into it in a second. I'm just gonna go do some retainer shit. Do something to mix it up, even if it is seeing what they Ezra Scarla Titiana? What the fuck? That's a weird name. Your name is strange. The hell? Aetherius Choker of Healing. That's not a choker, that's just like something goofy ass contraption on your neck. Heavy metal sabatons of Maimon. Cool. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. We'll be right back. Okay. And we be back. So. Let me just sell. I think one of the items we got are, we can sell them. Oh, actually, we got a couple things we can sell. Let's do this real quick. Go over to any tank. Inventory. Hey, Sky Steel ingot sold. Strange. There's a bunch of others that were much lower prices. I wonder if somebody bought those too. Excuse me. No, that was right. So we have these bottoms. Okay. That's shitty. But whatever. With that, and then we have these. 8K. Alright. Better than nothing, I guess. And since we just sold something, I guess I'll grab it while I'm here. Up to 5.3 million after all the money we spent. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, so somebody purchased the other shit. That's why. That was kind of interesting. 35K for 20. You're never gonna sell that, dude. Like, you're an idiot. But now that I see that we got rid of those people that were trying to sell stuff at the bottom, we can push our stuff back up to just being below this guy's price. So we'll say 35 for that. And we'll say 34.5 for the singles. And yeah, another 34.5. Actually, let's do that. And I don't think these are going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Because there's that. Well, it could if somebody buys that 5 stack. Maybe. I'll leave it. I'll leave that for now. We probably don't need that many 3-packs, so let's return that to inventory. And how about this? 35? Yeah, I would actually leave this because that could easily be bought up and then our stuff starts selling. So we'll do another 3 for this the ingots. I like to give, hopefully that entices people. If they're gonna buy my stuff, they can buy the packs. It just makes things easier. Because they could easily, like, oh, I need 3. They could easily just be like, well, I'm just gonna grab these 3 right here. But then, you know, for the next buyer, if they just need 1, they're not gonna be interested in those. So. Cool. Cool. Should we buy anything? Maybe not. I'm gonna say, with how much money we've had coming in, we've just been spending it buying expensive ass mounts or haircuts or emotes. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. And I think that was it actually. We have this. Didn't mean that. There we go. Cool. Alright. Here we go. So, The next dungeon we have is gonna be Labyrinthos. We just found that out, so curious where and how it's gonna show up. I have a feeling could potentially be something with this, right? I feel like this song is underrated. I really like it. Oh no, yeah. Okay, guess I gotta walk all the way around. Because I'm an asshole. Or maybe I could... No? Yep. Oh my god. It's like, forget the fact that it's a flying mount. What's your problem? Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us of thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that is, it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with peerless, elegant technology, is all true. But I know, that's that none of that's a guarantee. We've never been before launched a star-faring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage, but even so, if it fails then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Aether Burner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but, well, come on. Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell to regulate the environment, but what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Ah, gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, and if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places... Now they're arguing. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loperites to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more to ease the hearts of the fine people of Aetheris, and learn more about them while we're at it. Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. King, thou hast the gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here, and I might introduce each to a suitable Loperate. Oh, I do look forward to that. A place for every Loperate, and every Loperate in their place. And then all we have to do is introduce, Like somebody the stabbing way. Stabbing way is my favorite loper. I gotta find 8 troubled souls? The fuck? Wait, do you have... Oh, I thought you might have something actually. What am I thinking? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and chirurgeons, but to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse is beyond any of us, to say nothing of the effects that living out there indefinitely might have on the body. Hey, you should talk to the little bastards. The crew from the moon? Why did I not think of that? Alright, let's find another one. Brum, bump, bump. Despondent engineer. Just leave me to my misery. The forum can't appoint someone else. I apologize. Simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I'm already falling apart under the pressure? Well, have you tried not being a bitch? Do. Tired gleaner. If anything is anything bothering me, well, I've been loading cargo for bells now, so my back feels like a void sense played it as a piano. My feet and knees as drums and cymbals too. Alright. So you don't need help? Then why did I speak with you? Grimacing Naturalist. That's going to be the name of my next band I start. My face, what's wrong with my ow? Perhaps I am a bit tense. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna and only the proper fauna are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate. I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Is that a fucking frog walk around? Ponderous mathematician. That's my next band I'm going to start. After the last one. Consult our collaborators. I suppose that would be more effective than sitting here brooding. Probably. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we can consolidate into fewer trips. Should the Aether Burner make our original estimates unfeasible, but there are simply too many variables, I feel as if my brow will turn inside out. Sure. There's 4. I saw somebody back here. Occupied Administrator. That won't be a band. What a lovely idea. I too noticed becoming rather tense, so I rushed to pluck some fresh and fragrant tree leaves. Now I'm going to try. Okay, yeah. Alright, gotta find some more. Where are you? I'm gonna find you. Fucking fetch quest bullshit. Maybe over there? Oh, here we go. A hairy aetherologist? Blasted assistants! Where have they gone off it? This guy. Or, yeah, guy. Whoop. Yes, you idiot. Have you seen an envelope lying about? This imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without the bloody slip of parchment. It would be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man upon the locals. Yeah. Yeah, that guy sucks. What do you have? A crazy looking sword. It's just a fucking chainsaw. Okay, so I guess that doesn't move. Does the axe? What is? Ah, that's cool. Kind of. Capricious researcher. The end of the world is nigh, yet the work goes no faster, blah blah blah. Go talk to these little bunny people. This one is beyond your help. Only sleep can save her now? Holy shit, no shit, like look at her. She's going mad. I can't stop now, I've got my second wind. Or my second wind. Haha. Okay. Yeah, that person's on some sort of amphetamine. "56 bunches of weeds in the ground." 56 okay. I'm not saying that. Alright, cool. I think I'm gonna go get some juice after this. Alright, almost done. Oh, there's one. Ah, this person's good. Alright. Why did they do this? Like, there's so many... Or there's so much ground to cover, I should say. Maybe that one down there. I see some people down there. Yes, go talk to these little fucking shit bunnies. There you go. Damn you! Damn you! Anyone out here? It kind of goes out this way. I don't see anybody. Alright. Wondering if like there's going to be somebody trying to feed themselves to the monsters so they don't have to do shit. I would do that. I'd be like, fuck this. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Steady current. That could be a bad name. Bro. Where's the last one? Come on, man. Oh, wait. Gotcha. Hyperventilating engineer. There you go. Alright, you're fine. Alright, go talk to the little bunnies. I'm done with this fucking quest. Let's go. Oh, I just got this the other day. Or yesterday. Kinda sucks. I don't think I like it very much. There you go. Through thine efforts, word hath spread throughout the labyrinthos. Verily, to a far greater number than we anticipated, living way doth gather more loporits as we speak. Cool.
So much in, well, in forever.
Lively, isn't it? The town is abuzz. Everyone eager to meet with our friends from the moon.
Twould behoove you to consult with Sleeping Way. As our moon's pilot, his advice should be most pertinent.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell
Sleeping
one
Way's
from
the
another.
pilot?
No offense intended, of course.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial. Look! Every page filled to the margins with knowledge. When I first arrived, I was struck by how little I knew. It was daunting. But then I realized that were it not for Urianger and his teachings, we'd still be stuck on the moon, gazing at your world and wondering what we've been missing.
Urianger, he's a savior.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt.
What would who?
Master Louis Soir,
Oh.
Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget,
Moonbreeder.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Wait. Okay, so I was just saying Moonbreeder, but is this going to be her parents? Because I remember he spoke about how he felt like he couldn't face them.
Yeah, yes, I am.
Oh, fuck. Right as you were saying it. It's almost like...
Vilson and
That's on-
Blavida, Sharlayan's foremost
Oh.
researchers in the field of
There you go.
teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
Moonbreeder's parents. All right, let's close up this fucking... This plot line. Uh-huh.
It hath been some time. Tis good to see you in good health.
Likewise, old friend. Blavida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Arthur, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
I thought she was going to fucking punch him.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person. No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisois left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years.
Oh man, of course you're gonna do this shit.
She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
Yeah. Woo.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you.
Damn, let him go.
Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
I'm sorry. I truly,
Aw,
truly am.
Urianger, look at him. This poor guy.
I knew not what to say. Knew not
Ugh,
how to
that's
express my feelings.
They're gonna do this. I'm sure. There's probably gonna be some moment when we remember Horshaphant or something like that.
The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Silly boy. We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me.
So it seems like he was pretty close with her parents as well.
But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember
It's
when you
fucking
were
awkward
young,
for the other researchers.
how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while, arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought. But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better.
We get it. She
I'm sure it was
she was a
annoying
fan.
and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together.
Yeah, and then the Loperists are like, all right, I guess I'll go fuck myself. Like,
You've no idea how proud we are.
were they like his guardians?
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
Jeez. It's got fucking deep. I did not expect this at all.
I think I can feel her too. The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
All these random people smiling at them have this moment. You guys couldn't take him off to the side or something to do this? People are just like, they're watching this emotional theater. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, so, like, what happened? Like, how'd she die?
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
That was his girl.
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
Alright. Yup. Alright. Damn. That got a little emotional, right? Yes, I am the Scion. Thank you for caring for my daughter. The time she spent with you all was too short. Yeah, no shit. It was like 3 quests. What do you have to say? Wilf son. Classical Rogadin isn't so different from Eorzean. Did you ever wonder why we named our daughter Moon's Bride? Moon Brita. When I first held her, the moon was shining silver and full. The whole world seemed to glow. Okay. Sun. Sun Brita. Alright. Before we get on to the next one, I'm gonna go get some juice. I'll be right back. Okay. And we are back. All right. Time to get some juice. I have this like almost 0-calorie juice that's been like helping me in between meals. So it feels kind of like it's not just water. Just to help me not cheat on my diet. Although this weekend, I think I'm gonna have a monster cheat meal. I'm so hungry. I like have like one day a week where I kind of have like a refeed day. It's not like it's still for the most part on a deficit, but yeah, it's just I need it. Okay. Alright, yeah, so now I'm gonna go probably help Thancred with something. Because Urian J, he's doing this. Search for Alice. Oh my gosh. Are these the last I need? I think they are. Wait, I'm pretty sure we have to do the dungeon though. Yeah, we need 3. Alright, well let's just do these 2. Just to get them out of the way. Muscle Fret. It's a strange name. Yeah, I'm that adventurer. Why was there a child in the first place? Yeah, let's say that. My wife and I work. Yeah. Oh, we're living here. Yeah. Alright, I really don't care. I'm just gonna finish this so we can get back to the good shit. And that's the MSQ. I love fetch quests, guys. They're so good. Please, Square, more fetch quests in between big old content drops. Wait. Don't tell me you're in there. Are you in there? Where are you, little bastard? I'm looking at you. I don't see anyone there. Up there. Alright, you little shit. Who are you? Oh no, you're not gonna... Yeah, while we're going this way. Let's grab this one. Vera Gleaner. Is it female? Is that meant to be in jest? The look on your face tells me you're serious. I am. Ooh. It's kind of sour. And where do you want me to go? You're over there. Got it. There you go. The straw is over there. I'm not going to go home so easily. You probably won't believe me, but I've noticed that all is not right in Labyrinthos. Why don't you try telling me first? Fine, I shall tell you what I've seen. The color of the artificial light here changed recently. I'm sure most people haven't noticed, but when you've spent your whole life here, the difference is like night and day. Alright. Labranthos is in danger. Well, I think the whole world is in danger, so... Yeah. I'll gladly take your money. Is that not very hero-like, taking money from a child? Even if they offer it up electively? Louisois. Is that you? Yep. There you go. So just one more. We might actually make it to the dungeon tonight. Yeah. Lanterns, blah, blah, blah. You want me to pray? You want me to pray to the lantern crystal? Yeah. Here. I can do that. Where's my prey at? Where's my prey? No, really, where the fuck is my prey? Here we go. Is that good enough? So, why did I have to do that? I wasn't reading too much about the dialogue. I just don't really care about the side quests right now. Like, we're in the home stretch. We're getting closer and closer each day to finishing this expansion. And yeah, like, since we've started playing, like, we haven't actually been caught up ever. Just because, we started playing shortly after the Endwalker trailer came out. And yeah, it took us like over a year, which yeah, we started playing last April, to get through all the content that this game has to offer. And we're getting close, finally, to, you know, being like actually done, so. And then we can just basically do the main scenario quests and keep up as it comes out. I'm a little upset, not gonna lie, that it's gonna be ending soon. Because I feel like we've been doing this so long. It's kind of crazy. But I am happy that it seems like there's gonna be the end to this arc. In this expansion, and then after that it's gonna be like bittersweet, you know, because you're gonna have to just wait for like little drops of content to come out, you know. It's not so bad though. It's not like there's like not like a bazillion things for us to do. Squeal, squeal. What are you doing here? Here to help you. No, I don't mind if you help with the boxes, but it's far from the most exciting of tasks, are you sure? Well, I appreciate the assistance. We need to get these Aporia. Time is short. Yeah. Get these 2 Aporia, sorry. Oh no. No. You're gonna make me do one of these? Oh my god. Shitty game. Alright, we're going this way. Run, motherfucker, run! So for these, we actually, since we're right at level cap, we have to actually watch out for monsters. These were always really funny. Like, we'd just be like walking past like the strongest enemies, like as like a level 80 something, you know, and like Stormblood. But now, yeah, we're actually at a point where like enemies are gonna get aggroed by us, and they're gonna hit us, and they're gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, since we're only 88. It's Alfie. You're up with the crates. Wonderful. You can put that there with the others. What are you doing, Alpha, now? Just having your sister do everything? Fucking douche. How dare you, sir? You have my gratitude, but how did you come to be involved in this? Thancred sent me. Then I suppose I have Thancred to thank as well. If you're wondering why we were tasked with bringing these boxes to Aporia to begin with, so was I. It turns out that this is a base of operations of sorts. Those with final say as to what is included in the ship's manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. That should be everything. Did she bring two? You carried all of that at once? Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh hush, they're lighter than they look, and not everyone has your delicate arms. Damn! I suppose we should let someone know that we've finished. Theopaldin is in the courtyard. We can report to him. I know Theopaldin, of course. Why don't you come along? You should get credit for your assistance at least. Considering where we are, we might even learn something interesting. Alice is so hard on everybody, but like she unconditionally loves the Warrior of Light, and it's so funny to see. Just like Graha. They both got fucking like big time crushes on you. I would say more so than Alfie. And Alfie, like, we've been through thick and thin with Alfie. Gods, it never ends, does it? What can I do for you? We've brought samples from from Charlie and Hamlet, series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Ah, thank you. I had expected one of my colleagues, but we are dreadfully short-handed. Just a moment. You're the Fortunal's children, are you not? Alphino and Alice at your service. You're well acquainted with Father, I take it. Quite. I've been friends with your parents since our days at the studium. I remember when you were yay high, waddling hither and thither. Let me see this guy. Old ass man. Clearly, it's been quite some time since we've met. 'Tis good to see you again, wielding your father's Nolits? No less? Yeah. You knew our parents when they were young. What were they like? Pray spare no detail. I should like nothing more than to regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and reams of paperwork want for submission. All right. We can help with that in exchange for the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. Oh my god, you're going to have me do paperwork? Very well then. There happen to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery, so how about you each take one? Alright, sure. Alright. You'll find a forum representative waiting to collect these near the southmost structure. Okay. Blah blah blah. Don't give a fuck. Let's go. It's whale time. Are you not one of the Scions of the 7th Dawn? I thought you were meant to be working on the Aether Burner. Hey, shut the fuck up. appreciate your help with these documents. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Eat shit. Bye. The Exodus is without a doubt the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, so we must be circumspect. Circumspect in all respects. Risk is a privilege we cannot afford ourselves. Yeah. Cool. Bye. Don't care. See ya. Sayonara. Adios. Quick and efficient, I dare say you have a talent for this work. Yeah, no shit. Let's do it. We return with not a scrap of paperwork remaining on our persons. You will note, yes. You both have my thanks and my apologies for sending on an errand far below your ambitions. Or even as a babe, you struggled out of your swaddling clothes, and that is quite enough of that, thank you. It was compromising stories of our parents that we'd ask to hear. Oh my god. Chill out. Of course. I've known your father for so long, I must have something. Well, as you know, part of why the Levure name garners such respect in Charlian is your family's storied history. You two can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard the Nunkrimf's Hope, a lineage few can claim. I've never thought much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. 'Tis why Nunkrimf's renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason, has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time, Archon Louis Sois looked not to Nunkrimf's words but his deeds. He asserted in defiance of his peers that choosing to save the great and the small from rising tides was the true mark of our founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise, his knowledge of ancient prophecy and fall of civilizations that led to him to conclude that to eschew conflict at every turn was to co-sign mankind to its doom. There will ever be conflict and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. You remembered his words well. Indeed, Archon Louis Sois lived by that personal creed, and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Charlian or no. No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. Yet Fortunal could not reconcile Louis Sois' deeds with the philosophy of their forebears and his peers, a philosophy in which he believed so fervently, yet made a pariah of his father. Fortunal agonized over this contradiction for much of his life. Gods, Father! A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. Is it not always thus? Yeah. Gods know Fortunal's a cranky old goat, but I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts, every moment of every day, and that is not an exaggeration in the slightest. You should have seen him when you were born, barely recognizable he was, with a kind of dumbfounded grin I'd not seen since he first took a fancy to your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Take my word for it. He loves you to an embarrassing degree. Kinda could see that. We're starting to see little bits and pieces of that. But he is also frustratingly single-minded. Once he's described that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. A profoundingly annoying habit when you're on the other end of it, as I'm sure you will agree. These morons, they're just like, I'll say. Thank you for your insight. When next we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. Try not to get me in too much trouble now. I need the forum on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure those specimens you brought me make it to their proper places, or the cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Alright. Hail, you three. Uh-oh. Surely Kokol has driven you out of the forge. Surely hasn't driven you out of the forge already. What's going on? For better or for worse, no. However, he has set me a task that requires more than my single pair of hands, and here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alice and I have prior commitments, and we have delayed too long as it is. Let me guess. Yeah. Why the fuck not? Let's do it, guys. Perfect. This shouldn't take long. Man. Alright. So since there's an Aetherite here, and we are attuned to it, let's go back, do some venture shit, crack open all the armor coffers we have, and get our stuff selling. So we can continue to contribute to the Gil Empire. So I can buy things almost immediately upon getting the money. That's really what it comes down to. So let's see what you got. Bottoms of casting. Do I have these? I do. Alright, so I don't need them. I fucking hate that item. Why do we keep getting so many of those? It's cool dancer gear, I think. I think that's dancer. Yeah, definitely. Well, first, actually, I have to do this. So, do that. Oh, no, no, no. Fending gear. The fending gear seems to sell higher. Most of the time. I mean, I guess it really depends. But, yeah, rather do that. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm not going to sell these here. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. So, gloves. What do these look like? Oh, wait. These are the same as the it's a palette swap with the, Neo-ish Guardian shit. I hate when they do that. Miss me with that palette swap bullshit. Yeah, that'll be fine. Do that. Get these. 12? Okay. I can do that. And then we have that. So that was 9899. That'll be fine. And that's it. Okay, cool. And then we could sell this shit. 825. Sounds good to me. There you go. Alright, and this we're not even gonna try because yeah. We know what you're about. Okay. Let's go. Actually, let's go turn these in real quick. Whee. Okay, so get rid of those. Already have some. And I don't think we got anything else, right? I think we're good on ventures for now. Don't think we need anything else. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna go back here. Before we do that, back to Reaper, so that Reaper can get the experience. Alright. Bum bum. In the event that our, and I quote, promised heap of adamantite falls right out of the bloody sky and into my lap, Master Kokol wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate these parts, however, he needs the flames in Kokol's forge to burn hotter. He sent me to increase the amount of aether being funneled to his furnaces. The flow of fire-aspected ether in Labyrinthos is regulated by an elemental reactor south of here, to which I have borrowed the key. The adjustment will require 2 people to carry out safely, but I can explain the process when we arrive. This is where we part then. We'll see you in Charlie and Hamlet once the adamantite arrives, if not before. This way then. Yay, fetch quests. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. The reactor is housed within this facility. I'll be the one to go inside and adjust the fire ether output. When I do, a rather large amount of water-aspected ether will issue from the vent at the top. I expect this to extract at least a few elementals, which we would both rather not be drawn into the reactor itself, trust me. Can I ask that you put down any that draw too near? Okay. Easy. I'm really good at putting elementals down. That's what I do. Alright. Eat shit. Oh, what am I doing? I should be doing this. There we go. Oh, fuck, I messed that up. I'm such an asshole. I hate myself. God, that's satisfying. Go. Did everything go smoothly out there? Yeah, you bet. Thought as much. No major complaints to speak of inside either. And the water aether appears to be venting properly. I expect Kokol will have seen a difference in the forge flames by the time I return. Kokol. Since I have you, there was another matter I thought to discuss with you. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet you, and only you, have been to Elpis. As we have established, refined adamantite is a product of Alag, of the Empire's twilight years, in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of the Allagan's efforts to extend beyond the bounds of this world, Dalamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alag's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above, perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologist, Aman. Oh God. Aman wanted to travel the Sea of Stars. Did he remember his life as Hermes? Said I believe he had his own reasons. There is no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his former life. Got it. He only joined the Ascians once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memory, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor? This may seem far-fetched, but what if souls like minds have a personality, so to speak, a natural disposition towards which they are inclined? We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence and inexorable decline of Alag that moved Aman to resurrect Emperor Zand. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Zande's return, Aman proved these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Or would have, had not Zande been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens could only be a means to the same end, to instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning. And both of them sought that meaning, that hope in the distant stars. Such is my theory, anyway. Ultimately, it is the consequences of their actions which matter. Their motives are of no moment, and yet, to reach those stars on wings of adamantite, to travel to the ends of creation and beyond, to promise of hope everlasting, that much I do understand. But enough musing for now. Why don't we see how Kokol's getting on? We'll have to use a different coaster. My Gunbreaker coaster is a little too small for this cup, and it's gets stuck to drinks pretty easy, actually. Okay. Can we teleport there? No! Bullshit. Would it be easier? No. Alright, we're stuck. Let's just go do it. Let's take care of it. I just need flight, man. Can't wait. Whee! Alright. I can feel those flames ablazing from here. Glad you found someone capable, but there's not much left for you lot to do, lest you can conjure up that refined adamantite any faster. Is it here? Oh yes, it's finally Aether current time. Let's go. I do trust you to deliver on your promise. I do, only I hate waiting. I want that adamantite and I want it now. We share your impatience, I assure you. Is there truly nothing else we can assist with in the meantime? I wish this sitting about's unbearable. Pity the forum frowns on recreational explosions. Well, so long as they can't prove it was premeditated. Get you gone. I've mistakes to make. In that case, I suppose I should go and return the key to the reactor. I'll have one more look to make sure that nothing has gone wrong, unintentionally or otherwise. I'm certain there are better uses for your time, however. I will join you in Charlian Hamlet anon. I'm super lazy right now. I want my flying. I really hope they're not going to let me do a dungeon before I can complete this, though. Because if we can fly right now, that'd be amazing. Here we go. Yeah, we'll wait. Is it going to be one of these things where like people come up and we like speak to them one by one? Maybe?
All set, I take it?
What the fuck were you?
We finished what we could, delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals, trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
What do you got to say?
Our consultations with the Loperites, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have, for the most part, been allayed.
Good.
Though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
All that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
And that's it.
Alphano, are you there? It's me, Cryo. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
Yeah. We just Ubered some fucking rare ore.
Let us go at once.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna save the world. Or, not really. The fuck is this?
Forgive the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news.
Oh, this is it. We're gonna do a dungeon.
A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested with all speed.
Uh-oh. This doesn't look good. The final days actually...
Now, where might this delivery be? Oh.
Oh. Okay, that's not bad. That ship.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
That ship up there. What the fuck?
Bleeding hellfire. They're bringing them
Wait
by
a second.
sea and by air.
Those were our Sky Pirate friends, and then we also have the travel. I thought that airship. That's the traveling airship company. I can't remember their name, but yeah, from the Evilise raids.
And more on the way. Got your adamantite right here. A bigger haul than any of these sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalamant shard.
I'll have you know I went all the way to the entrance. Furthermore, 'twas my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation of the Sky Pirates.
So yes, we are working with the Sky Pirates. That's awesome.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due. You did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Take that back.
Make me.
Damn.
Not stoop to your level.
My, what a grand welcome party.
Soroban.
Hancock and Soroban. We come bearing relics both sacred and Allegan, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
Yeah, we just got like
I myself have
a
come
ton.
with a sacred relic of Rayson Temple.
Oh, cool.
'Twas passing fortunate that Senri's dango craving brought us to Kugane. We arrived precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements.
That's fucking crazy. So yeah, he's talking about Snake Bro. Ugh. I'm so sore from this workout.
Upon learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid, with our dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. All consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary Phoenix Blade for this noble cause.
What?
Suzaku and Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onokoro, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies. I thought instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease, and ordered me see the blade into your hands personally, or die trying.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
And there we go.
Fortunately, our majestic associates have been more than helpful. 'Tis an honor to join the Warrior of Light on another adventure, they tell me.
That's crazy.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Free.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenar Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability. And since the Scions funded the entire venture, not a gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
There we go.
We funded the venture.
Don't let the name fool you. This coin keeper knows a thing or two about spending.
Little fucking bastard.
When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount. We also have the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had
Is that their
coffers to
mom?
fill.
Yeah.
Mother!
There we go. Oh, that's awesome.
I remain, of course, an entirely neutral party. I simply thought our family's coffers were needlessly full. We can hardly take them with us on your teeny-tiny toy boat, now can we? And 'twould be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
Damn.
Waste not.
Okay. Wow. He's like, you guys are embarrassing me. Oh man, I'm so sore. I'm trying not to like.
However did you manage so much in so short a time, though? We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
There you go.
Erenville, you were involved too.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinth. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are.
Damn.
I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlotte. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know. That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless, undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters, though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed.
Uh-oh. They're like, you're fired.
To make a long story short, the whole of the guild ship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Holy shit. Nero, too?
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon?
Why didn't we call Sid to
And why
begin
didn't
with?
you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
Sid, you brought the team.
Yeah, the team.
Of course. Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my new favorite ship.
Nero.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud shard. I admit to some consternation upon first receiving Kryl's message. So few Scions remain at the Rising Stones now, far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshires, treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness.
Oh, wow. So, it seems like since we did all the raids before, like, they're actually tying a bunch of stuff into the story. Like, you know, we had, like, the theater company, the Sky Pirates. Now we're referencing the stuff we did in the Alexander raids. Really, really cool shit, how it's kind of all wrapping
the clash
together.
between their machina and the Allegan defences was a sight to behold. I wager even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the gobby booms.
Gobby booms.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat Khan not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution. That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better.
Damn, this cutscene is
You will
thick.
recall that I spoke of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere.
Interesting.
Thinking they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for consent.
No way.
Ajdaya's answer was silence, as ever.
As Daja's answer.
Tiamat and Hrisvelgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion.
So there is another dragon we don't even know. Interesting. I gotta look into that. So he never speaks. But we're referencing Tiamat and Hrisvelgar now.
My
Awesome.
sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well."
Yeah.
Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So
So
I
no, that's
invited
the
my
alchemist guy behind him.
Bugger me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again. Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no, 10, no, 14 bleeding percent. Think of how far we could go. What we could do with that much power. What we could blow up.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
Too bad, motherfucker. You lost, buddy. What are you gonna do? Watch, he like walks over and slaps the shit out of his kids.
Yes, Father?
Did we do well, Father? Embarrass him.
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it, the lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
Bitch, did we stutter?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Then I will bear it with you.
Oh man, I was not expecting that.
You. Share your struggles with me. As family.
Look how fucking tiny these guys are in comparison to him. Where's your growth spurt at?
You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst. It was love and happiness beyond expression.
Oh man.
Overwhelming.
I did not expect to
And a
ever see this.
conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage. I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. The great exodus would succeed, must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative.
if anything gave me pause, 'twas mine own father. The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies, a perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older.
Because he's a rule-following pussy.
Even as part of me thought him a fool. Perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope. Stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing. When he perished at Cartano, as we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
Damn, this is
Good. Because there are things we care about.
He's just having like diarrhea, uncontrollable diarrhea of emotion right now.
Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
He's like, shut up, bitch. All right. So this is, it's like we're ending on this chapter on a positive note, it seems like. I just hope shit doesn't go horribly, horribly wrong. Like, it definitely can in this game.
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well. I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger. Yours, in particular.
Of course, we're the worst.
I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today. In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbour, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Finally, like, I was wondering what's gonna happen. Like,
You can
everyone's just
spare a
sitting
few
here
words ere
looking.
they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You have no small number of friends and admirers here, after all.
Oh, I see people from the step back there too. I like how Alpha's there. I just realized that. Our moment of triumph is close at hand. Or I should have just said, with me! Oh, classic. Oh, good Alpha. Here, here. Righto.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
No, fucking, like, charge. That's crazy. I was not expecting like a fucking dump like that, you know? That's nuts. We finally managed to clear the harbor, which means the rest is in the engineer's capable hands. Meanwhile, Father has issued to us an invitation. As we agreed, we will reveal the means by which Heidelin may... Oh, yeah, he's going to tell us about that. Nice. Let's go. Most of those who arrived with the Adamantite have offered to stay and see to any remaining tasks that need doing. The Forum has already asked for my assistance in overseeing the process, so you needn't worry about a thing. Thank you, Totaro. We're off to Aporia, then. Nice. I'm feeling a dungeon, though, pretty soon. Like, usually we don't get to go have flight until after. But maybe this one's different. Maybe dungeons, like, seem to pop up when something goes bad. Alright, let's see. Actually, let's do this. Alright, so we have to go back to Labyrinthos. Let's just go this way. Oh, shit. Alright, Forchi. What the hell is this wall of text? Alright, that's funny. Alright, anyway. Who be you? Alright, let's do it. Uh-oh. From here we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos and its most closely guarded secret. Thalmasian? It marks the beginning and end of our efforts, whence we delve to seek audience with the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. Yep. Alright. I don't know how I feel about this. I got a bad feeling about this. I'm feeling a dungeon coming on. It's gotta be, right? Oh shit. I did not expect it to look like that, but that's very spaceship-like. I bid you welcome to the Thalmasian. Direct your attention toward its center to behold the arc over which we have long labored. I mean, it's all right. I think my mounts look better than that, but you know, whatever. As you can see, 'twas designed as a medium-sized craft. The better to reduce fuel consumption, miniaturizing magics have been applied to its interior to ensure that the thrust-to-weight ratio does not place too great a limitation on its freight capacity. Alright, so yeah, if you do mini magics, that'd be fine. The Aether Burner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I have received word that Kokol and several of your allies are working on it with an intense fervor. That's what I was saying. Like, why do we not get Sid involved? Sid and Nero, like, those two working with this fucking Lala, like, it's gonna fucking, yeah, we have no problem. They are sure to see it done. Oh man. 'Twas by their expertise that many a prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will not afford us much time for speaking with Heidelin ere they finish. Point taken, let us move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our device, to treat with her is not a simple feat. I'm the warrior of light, don't worry. We're homies. It's cool. Alright, yes, I could fly. Hell yeah. Alright, let's do this real quick. Finish up this fucking map. Wait. There you go. Nope, nope, there we go. Alright, so... we just gotta get those areas. Let's get it knocked out. Oh, that's it. Completely zoomed out. I guess I gotta go here. Yeah, we'll do that. Kind of slink our way around there. Damn, this place is huge. Alright, we finally got flight. My favorite part. And it's not like a ton of experience, but I'm pretty sure, like, you know, it adds up. So yeah, we're definitely gonna scoop this up, do the next quest. I think it's gonna lead to a dungeon. It's weird that we haven't done the level. Well, I think it's gonna be in the level 89 dungeon. So yeah, maybe after this section. Oh, you're preventing me from going any higher. Well then, bitch. I think, like, not even up there? That looks like I could. I want to go up there. I'm doing it. You're not stopping me, game. No, it's fine. What is this? Have I not been in here? Maybe I haven't. What is that? That's weird. Pretty sure we have, but whatever. One thing that's kind of funny, like, I think I'd be more down for exploring in this game if there were, like, actual items you could find, you know, in, like, these, like, random ass, like, locations and shit. Like, wouldn't that be cool? Like, let's say we just went up to, like, a cave that we couldn't reach before, and then, like, you go there and there's just, like, it doesn't have to be, like, a weapon or anything or an armor piece. It might just be, like, a glamour item or so. I don't know. Like, that's one thing about this game. Like, there isn't anything, like, you know, like in Elden Ring, for instance. There's so many discoverables and, like, a lot of things that can only be found in a certain location. It's just the best gear you're gonna get comes from, most of the time, it's like a vendor, you know? And I get it, like, for the type of game that it is, like, to be expected, but... Oh, almost got it. There we go. Map that realm. Alright, so we're gonna go head back to our destination. Bum, 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 bum. I think I have to go around from the side or the front. Yes. I guess we could have teleported there. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, here we go. We make for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. Alright. It's going down. Can I ride my mount still, though? Around the corner? Fong Ho. That's my favorite character. Yeah. Dope. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of this star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the anti-tower, and once more here in Thaumazian, I believe that's how it's pronounced. No sooner did the Forum decide to withdraw from Eorzea than we began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allows you to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before in search of Heideland's ever fainter echoes. The Itia-scope, and you communicate with her through this device. Interesting. For a time, yes, but since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared beyond the Itia-scope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Ichoscope's ocular lens, by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of aether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with the teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said tasks. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. I think that's Y'shtoli. It's Kryle. I have thought upon this much, and in truth I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much she may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner that Master Fortunal has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me to do so? Fuck you. I can think of none I'd trust more. Compared to all the effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into aether on a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. 'Cause you're a fucking psycho. You flatter me, but rest assured that I will be keeping a close eye on all of you. There is one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. Oh God. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on the ethereal tides. Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. Oh god. So it is a dungeon. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you. They may lift you up once more. Oh. Are we going to see some old faces? It's going to be some Minfilia action. Some Moonbreeder. There we go. Alright. Well, I think we're going to do this right now, but not as a Reaper. I'm going to go Warrior. Alright, let me go use the bathroom before we get this going. I'm excited. Ugh. Alright. Alright, I think we're good. Somebody waved at me? Oh, they're gone now. Alright. Let's do it. Let's eat some foods. Crack open this. It's going down. It is fucking going down, man. Alright. I think it is time to do this. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh, look, now we got this. So average item level is 520. I think we'll be alright. Okay. Shit. now we wait. Is there anything we can do while we're waiting? Let's go back. Does Kryle have any combat ability? I want to say no, but I'm not 100% on that. Yeah. Complete in 1 minute. Fucking hurry up. Do. Oh no. Alright. Well, it's going down now. I get so excited with these new dungeons. Like the anticipation, it's not like nerves, but like, ooh, maybe I can get it now. Oh, cool. Well, now I'm gonna make you wait for me. Okay, cool. And then there's this one. Okay, got 27 seconds. One more. Let's do it. And we did it. Alright, we sent him. Don't worry, guys. We did it. We did it. It's cool. We saved it. Alright, finally. This shit looks awesome. Crunchwrap Supreme. Yeah, this dude's name is awesome. Oh man. Oh man. Let's go. Alright.
All seems in order with the lens. And I trust you can hear me?
Yeah.
Those things are pure malcontent. The residue of lives unfulfilled.
I'm level 90. Oh, you know what that means, guys? Holy shit, I could do my level 90 shit. This is awesome. I'm already having such a good time. Alright. Let's push it. These things are looking crazy. This is so much fun already. The fact that I have Primal Rend, I'm loving it. Crunchwrap Supreme. Awesome name. I love it. What is this thing? What are you gonna be? Oh, Ilberd. What the fuck? Holy shit. I just realized. I like read that. I'm like, oh, Ilberd. That sounds like. Oh my god, it's Ilberd! This isn't the boss, is it? What the hell is this? Scion's memory. Was that Louis Sois? No, no, no. That staff. Whose staff was that? Oh shit. I wish I would have looked at it more. Livia. Oh my god. What the fuck? This is so cool. It's Stalker bitch. It's crazy fucking Stalker chick. Prepare to get dunked on, bitch. Aggro. What is it? What am I doing? Alright. So, it's kind of hard to tell where that was going to be. Alright, so it's these ones now? Alright, cool. So just watch which ones light up, since she has 4 tentacles. Aether shot. Oh shit. Barely missed me. Okay. Yo, this is so cool. I'm actually having a great time. Yeah, this is so fucking cool. Alright, so what are you doing now? Was unaware what you be doing. Ah, let's do this. Alright. I finally got hit by one of those. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. It's cool. It's okay, guys. I'm like a warrior. I'm like really good at healing. This is so cool. I love it. Primal Ren before it dies. I'll pass on that.
Flow of ether. It will guide you.
Oh, cool.
The ether is too dense. I'm losing you.
Well, Cryo, fucking figure it out. Don't you mess up. This is so cool. Whee! So Ilberd, and then we saw the staff. I think that staff was meant to... That could have been Papalimo, or that could have been Louis Sois, but I'm not 100%. I'm kind of leaning more towards Papalimo after thinking about it. Just because... I feel like that would be... What is this? Another one? An axe? Oh, that's Moonbrita. That's got to be Moonbrita, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Moonbrita. In a rush of familiar delight, the memory of a kind-hearted knight takes form. Okay, so this is our man. What's his name? Horse fart. This is kind of crazy. This is like nostalgia within the game. That was pretty fun. Alright, so the first one might have been Papalimo, now that I think about it more, because it was a staff. Then we had Moonbreeder and Horsefart. Quality lineup so far, guys. As far as helpful people. And then we have Ritalin. You know Ritalin. Probably the strongest boss in the history of the game, really. The guy was a fucking unit. Oh shit. Is there something I can do to stop this? Alright, well, I guess I'll just do this. Alright. I saw that there was an opening, like, far too late. All good. So now we know. An opening's gonna develop eventually. Alright, so far so good, it looks like. Okay, so now I know how to deal with you. You may have gotten one on me, buddy, but that's all you're gonna get. Are you fucking kidding me? I still got hit by it. Ugh, bitch. Well, I got 3 stacks, so I'm gonna be taking a little bit more damage than what I would like, but I think I could still get through it. So I guess I have to go like look back and see what exactly I'm supposed to do. Pass and pass. What did he say? Lord Van Baelsar. Again, I fail you. Gotcha. Whoa, this is cool. Wow. This is so much fun. Who is it? Who's the good person? I didn't see. go. Gonna do this. That is so much fun to do. Primal Rend. Minfilia! What the fuck? Oh my god! Minfilia! Go. We'll be fine. Sinking dishonesty. Yeah, I know what you are. But for everybody else, what the fuck are you? Alright, Manphilia, you gonna help us fight? Just gonna jump in. So, this is very clearly Fandaniel. So this is Amon Fandaniel. Amon the Undying. All right. This is fucking awesome. This is so cool. Yeah. Alright, I guess this guy's... Dude, the amount of people that just don't let you have your fucking moment. Like, get the fuck out of here. With your fucking jump in the boss. No, it's fine. Oh, looks like it adds an additional effect. What the fuck is going on here? Damn it, I just took it anyway. I tried to get out of the way and I ended up going to another spot. It's fine. Whee! Okay, so I don't like what's going on over there. Alright, so it's just a straight up beam, it looks like, right? Left Firaga Forte? Oh shit! I just realized. Damn it! Alright, well I'm trying not to obviously get hit by stuff, but... Oh, I was zoomed in a little bit. That's not good. Curtain call. Is there something we have to do? So curtain call, isn't that when we have to get behind the meteors usually? I'm so confused. I'm just gonna go do this. Hey, it's Shiva. This is so cool. Oh, it's melting though.
What a boorish audience you are.
Shut up, nerd. Alright, looks like I avoided the getting another stack this time. Now that I kind of have it down a little bit. Alright, so we have to look for the directionals. What is that again? I don't know what that was. It's fine. Trying to figure it out as we go, but also... what are these? You want to do LB2? Alright, so you want to go here. There we go. Got it. Now let's get away from our team members so we don't accidentally get them killed. Because that would be bad. Oh, right here. So stay. It's. I always have to remember, it's their right. It's not my right. Oh man, we are fucking just shitting out damage. Almost there. Woo! That was awesome. Whew, that was awesome. That was an awesome all around. I want to go back and do that again.
Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies.
What are you gonna do? Wow, that was really, really, really cool. That's fun. I want to do that one again. Player commendation. Thank you. You can take it. There you go. And then, yeah, I'll pass on that. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This is awesome. Oh, he's back. Let me guess. You're gonna do something to try and fuck up our time. Or maybe he's gonna be a nice guy. Oh. It's old school Amon.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Huh. Alright, Amon. I still can't believe that they ended up tying Amon into...
Leave this to her.
The Asians. Did not see that.
Come to deal the coup de grace.
Hmm. Are you Elizin? Is that why your ears are out like that?
Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Do you recall your days as Hermes?
How would you know that name?
Because I went back in time and I met him. And we were broing out for a while before he acted like a prick.
Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emerson. The final pieces fall into place.
So he does remember.
In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis, And I was Hermes.
So he doesn't actually remember, but he was having like kind of visions of the soul.
Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I wonder.
How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake, my life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery?
I feel like this voice actor, this expansion is fucking crushing it. Like with like just like the level of like depth, you know, like with like the different emotions like you're supposed to be feeling. Really good.
Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution.
Alright, then why don't you just kill yourself? I don't really care. You douchebag.
That is my truth. My answer to the question. And yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt.
Is that like Hermes that's making you
As
stop?
my search reached its end.
Yeah.
Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
Yikes.
The lamentations of the damned. How
your conviction falter at the last.
Who the fuck is this?
Still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls.
Who the fuck is this?
As do I. We prisoners to memory, watching as the world turns.
He sounds like Fandaniel.
Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
This is Asahi. This is Asahi, right? Was that his name?
Is that Asahi?
Asahi. Whatever. Asahi. Fuck it. Okay? I order Asahi when I go to the Japanese restaurant I go to, okay? Like, and they don't say... Okay, I'm just kidding. But, okay, I'm glad I got that.
But let me be clear. I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages.
So, wow. All right, this guy, so he really did die, and straight up, he was made full aware that his body was being used after he had died, and he was basically a puppet, so that's crazy.
If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos.
Oh, wow, you're still riding that dick hard, aren't you?
I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance.
All right, there goes Crazy Face.
Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Wow. Wow. I'll do what must be done. I'm not gonna fucking say shit to you. Like we're gonna find answers together. Fuck you.
And what might that be? My wish is all but granted. To die and take you all with me.
You next?
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise, I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
I'm surprised he wasn't just like, give my regards to Daddy Xenos. That was a fucking crazy cutscene. Nice.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
All right. Well, it's getting kind of late, but I can't end it here. I gotta see this through. This shit is crazy.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
All right, all right. What the fuck? So this is what she really looks like. We meet again, Vana? I don't know if you're gonna remember that.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge.
Oh man. Is something crazy gonna happen?
I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
Okay. So, I did not expect Heidelin to look like this, but
You created
okay.
the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute.
Damn.
Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught.
Oh.
Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it.
You have no way of knowing that, you dumb bitch.
Is what I might have said. Once.
There. Okay.
After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer, and in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered.
So this is like
as thy companions will attest.
the Wizard of Oz, like, you know, you don't need courage, you've always had it. You know, you don't need a heart. You know, I've had it.
In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched.
Do me next.
The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse.
Do me next.
And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
I like how Estinian's basically like a full-fledged scion now.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark!
Oh, her sword. I want that sword.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey.
We are gonna fight her.
You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Alright, so she wasn't like a full-fledged like bad guy, but okay, so we actually end up fighting. Okay, so we do fight her. Okay. I was kind of right.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far.
Oh man, do we? Oh, I can't. I kind of gotta stop.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day.
We fucking just fought Zodiark like a week
Do try
ago.
not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
I like how they went with like a classic, like Amano artwork, like Final Fantasy look, you know? The Mother Crystal. Holy shit. Alright, so we are going to have to stop though. I got a hard stop like basically now. But we will queue up for it, and I don't think we're gonna stream Elden Ring tomorrow because this is just too big of a place to leave it off on, you know? I want to, but yeah, we're gonna wait, guys. I gotta do shit. I have a real busy day tomorrow. Oh man, I don't even have time for anything. Alright, So, we'll table it, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. We're going to fight Heidelin, I guess. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one.